Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, here outside the ominous House of Healing, where we are about to roll initiative. It looks like the entrance to the morgue, which we have been searching for quite some time, is likely down here, down these stairs. But one problem, there's a little band of shadow-infused enemies that we have to deal with. Now, we've taken our last short rest of the day, so this may very well be our final encounter, which is totally fine because we need to go back to camp anyway and talk to the druid Halzen about our discoveries about the spiritual manifestation of the forest and maybe rescuing them from the shadow curse. But first and foremost, there's some shadows here that need some removal. Now, we do have the advantage, considering that we have the potion of vigilance, so we are not surprised. Which means that we should be able to launch a good spell here pretty early on. So everybody here is vulnerable to radiant damage, as I understand it. So we've got to figure out how to maximize that. So we have one 4th level spell left for both Penelope and for Karlach. Here's what I'm thinking. We just drop a massive hypnotic pattern right here. Because really, I don't have... My only 4th level spell right now is Dimension Door, which is not going to help me out a whole lot. So we just drop it right here, and we catch all... basically every single enemy in here. The Shadow Mastiff saves, that's okay. But everybody else is hypnotized. Or at least 5 out of them are hypnotized, which is actually fantastic. That gives us some time to deal with the rest of them. Now, I do have to maintain concentration on this spell. They are hypnotized for 2 turns, so I don't want that to drop early, obviously. So I'm just going to tuck myself back here and let some of the more martial classes deal with that. Actually, I'll pull back even a little bit more and end here. Okay, Karlach, we are going to, first of all, rage. And then we are going to get in there and start swinging. And yeah, we're going to reckless attack right here. And just take this wraith down. Critical hit. Very nice. Okay, and turn, and then shovel our little... our little summon from Gale. He's going to come in as close as his little legs can carry him. Lash at a creature to frighten it. 40%, 35%. We'll try to frighten the dog. Okay, well, that didn't quite work. Life drain on Karlach, that missed. That's good. A bunch of them are stunned, which is massive for us. We get a little opportunity attack. He's going to try Shadow Jaw Bite, possibly knock it prone. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's okay for us. Alright, now Shadowheart. She also has one 4th level spell left. And we are probably going to upcast Spirit Guardians, but here's the thing. As soon as hypnotized creatures take damage, they snap out of the hypnotism. So we are going to wait to cast that a little bit more. We're just going to do, for the time being, Sacred Flame on this guy. Pretty good. And then we are also going to cast Spiritual Weapon. We'll do, what do we usually do? We'll do a Great Axe this time. It's fine. Right here. That's going to join initiative. And also, the other thing we have is the Turn Undead Channel Divinity feature. So that will have to happen as well here pretty soon. Okay. For Gale, we'll cast, I think just keep it simple. We'll just cast Firebolt for now. And the Shadow Mastiff is down, so that's good. And turn. Can I jump close enough to the Wraith to get an attack off? Actually, yeah, just barely. Cool. So we'll do a Searing Smite on this guy. Very good. And turn. Spiritual Weapon should get a chance. Yeah, we'll use our Lacerate bonus action. It's a miss. Too bad. Everybody else is still hypnotized. Okay. We'll Reckless Attack. Critical hit. Very nice. And again. Alright, the Wraith is down. Man, this Hypnotism has really come in handy. We probably want to attack one of the creatures that are not going to be going right after us. So the Shadow we're going to skip. This Shadow we're going to skip. But one of these Shadow-cursed creatures here we can probably feel pretty good about getting within threatening range. And maybe even do a Frenzied Strike on them. Very nice. So their Hypnotism is off, but we have advantage on them, which is really solid. Okay. I'm officially out of spells, but that's fine. We're going to do our Singing Melody, which will give additional buffs to our allies. And then bonus action. What do we want to do? I think we're fine here. Shovel is going to come over here. And maybe either just attack or... Yeah, we'll just do an attack. Cool. And their turn. They're hypnotized. They're hypnotized, but they're going to come out of it soon. Let's see what we want to do with Shadowheart. Let's get her right into the mix right here. And then we'll probably do... Yeah, Sacred Flame should be fine. Just keep it simple. That wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. It's fine. Let's see. Firebolt here. Okay. End their turn. Let's get in the mix here with our Elemental. Ooh, that was a decent amount of damage right there. End turn, and then the Spiritual Weapon. Maybe? Can I get over there in time? Unfortunately not. Spiritual Weapon can't always get super far, which is a shame. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, everybody is out of hypnotized. So, now would be the time to drop the big spells. We'll do our Reckless Attack here. Oh, actually, I don't even need it. I could just attack straight up. There we go. And they're blinded. I can get a pretty good hit in on them there as well. Nice. And then our Frenzied Strike as well. Nice. Shadow is toast. Let's go ahead and get within threatened range of this dwarf. And turn. Okay. What now? We'll just do a Vicious Mockery on whoever's going next. Can we do it on the Shadow? The Shadow is all the way over here. Yep, they failed, so they'll have disadvantage on their attacks. So we'll end there. We'll just have a normal attack with them. There we go. And turn. Alright, the Shadow is going to get a turn off. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put Shadowheart right here in the middle. And then we're going to use our Turn Undead. And that's going to hit all of them. We'll Cutting Words that. Yep. Whoa. 38 damage done to that guy, so he is toast. Alright, good turn, I would say. Let's see. They are all turned, so I'm not too worried about it. Just keep it simple with another firebolt. Let's have our guy come over here and do their attack. Karlach would get injured a little bit, but that's okay. Because she's resistant to fire damage anyway. Spiritual weapon. Let's go ahead and see if we can take this guy out. We sure can. And then get closer to this guy. Alright, he's gonna get... Oh, he's fleeing. Oh, right, because they're turned. I forgot about that. Alright, you are not going to escape from me so easily. I'm going to jump here and reckless attack. And again. Nice. That was a pretty swift battle, I must say. Cool. Let's pick up everything of interest here. The Shadow Cursed Dwarf. Some gold, a rotten banana, great. That's what you want to see. The Shadow Mastiff has nothing on them.
Have to keep going.
I'm
Now,
exhausted.
here is
somewhere to camp
the
soon.
thing. We could go down into the morgue, and I actually know exactly what to expect down there. There's a bunch of zombies, because we happen to see them from the other side, and we kind of fled from that encounter. Do we have enough to deal with zombies? I think we do, because Shadowheart has another channel divinity on her. I say we go for it. I say we go for it. And then if we can clear the morgue, then that makes me feel better about, you know, us being efficient with our resources. Alright, the zombies are right on the other side of this door from memory. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Whole other secret room. Okay, let's loot all of this stuff first. Alright, nothing there. A notice. A reminder, sisters, do not forget that patients passing through these hallowed halls must needs be stripped of such frivolous items as jewelry, timepieces, and extraneous gold amounts. These burdens can safely be stored in the vault hidden behind the wall, that they not confuse matters between ourselves and Ketheric's justiciars. We'd like to avoid misunderstandings if possible. Highly suspicious when your doctor is taking all of your gold. So we should expect some, hopefully pretty good stuff in here. I don't need that. Shoes. Rags. A charred corpse. Ooh, Firzu's Ring of Trading. Deception checks increased. Okay. Sure. Let's light this torch. It's very tough to see in here. What do we have here? More clothes. More shoes. More clothes. Yeah, not much that's useful to us right here. Other than the obvious, of course. Wooden crate. Strange Tendril Amulet. Ooh, the ability to cast Evard's Black Tentacles. That's cool. That is very cool. We should get that to Gale so that he can learn to cast that spell in perpetuity. Don't give up, skeleton. Alright, the question is... Are there any chests over here? I don't think there are. Okay.
With haste.
I think we're ready. So yeah, so there are zombies here on the other side that we should be ready for. But I think we're pretty much ready to go. Even though I'm completely out of spells. I think we have enough here on our team. Ooh, poisoned cloud, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and get this over with. Where are you, zombies? Oh, a lot of them are here.
Strange. The dust on the leftmost door has been wiped clean.
Okay. Let's... Alright, we better do this as quick as possible. We're gonna roll initiative here and not too long. Alright.
Ah, excellent choice.
Alright, everybody get in here. Everybody's trying to get out of the poison. I appreciate what they're trying to do.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Okay, I'm done with this. Hang on. Turn-based control. People are refusing to cooperate. Yes, I know there is a poison cloud. We're going to dash.
Moving in.
We're going to get as close as we possibly can. There we go. Shovel is just going to get as close as he can. Come on. Dash. There we go. Gale is in the correct area. We'll have him stand here to be able to cast immediately. Shadowheart's the most important person to have here.
This way.
Alright, we'll have her dash. We'll probably lead off with her just casting Spirit Guardians right here in this doorway. That's probably the most effective way to deal with this. Alright, everybody's dealing with poison right now. But we do have a healing word that we can cast. Alright, I think we're ready.
Which way to the nearest library?
Okay, everybody's saved from the poison. Okay, Shadowheart. Go ahead and get in here. And we're rolling initiative. Cool. So Shadowheart, first and foremost, is going to cast Spirit Guardians right here. Actually, it's only going to hit 2 of them, interestingly enough. But that's fine. It's concentration, so... Let's get a little bit closer. There we go. They are blinded. And... she is actually full up on her health, so we're good with that. Karlach coming in hot. Gonna reckless attack. And this greater zombie.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Good stuff. Oh, we can disarm this vent. Actually, that seems good. Let's get guidance from Gale. Cool, so maybe the poison should go away here. Okay, good. So I did that with my action. Bonus action. I could just take like a potion of healing if I wanted to. I think it's fine. Alright, we'll have this little guy coming as far as he can and turn right there. Gale's already used his action, so end turn. I'll have my guy come in here as close as he can. And end turn. Alright, the zombies are coming in. Slam on Karlach. What cutting words that? Alright, these zombies have realized what's up, so they're going to come in. Fortunately, they're going to have to enter Spirit Guardians. Yeah, they're coming straight for Shadowheart. Whoa. I didn't realize that they would explode. Okay. Reckless attack. And again. And... I guess that's it. Move slightly over here. Let's do Vicious Mockery. And turn. Let's do our Elemental. Let's have him get an attack off. And turn. Gale is going to Firebolt this guy. Crit. Very good. And these guys are probably going to enter the Spirit Guardian aura soon. Speaking of which, Sacred Flame.
Time to meet your maker.
Surprised that didn't do more, to be honest. We're cutting towards that too. Whoa. Okay. Oh, we've leveled up too. That's neat. Alright, yeah. May as well use our last rage. Why not? We're gonna be done after this anyway. Reckless attack. There we go. And again. Good stuff. We're going to Vicious Mockery them.
Did your idiot mother betroth you?
Okay. We'll get a little bit of an attack off there. In turn. We'll get a Firebolt off on the guy in the back. 6 damage. We will have our Elemental come in and finish that guy off. Oh, still alive. That's okay. And Shadowheart. Sacred Flame this guy in front of us. Which he saved. Okay. Okay, that was surprisingly underwhelming from them. Greater Zombie has undead endurance so that when he goes down, he comes back with 1 hit point, but he's down. And then we should be able to just Vicious Mockery this guy in the back. Cutting Road, why not? Oh, he's still saved? Alright. Can't reach him. But Gale can always Firebolt. Good job, team. Okay, why don't we all come out over here and get out of the poison aura? How's that? Alright, where is everybody? Oh, there we go. Come on, everybody. They're confused for some reason.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Alright, come on, Gale. Alright, jump down here, please. And we're going to come down here together. There we go. One big happy family. Okay, neat. So much for the zombies.
All right.
But that gives us the, well, I don't know. Should we level up now? Let's wait till we go back to camp. I'd rather not level up here. It's a little depressing. Let's just loot the room. And, let's see what we have here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Shadowheart seems to succeed against poison pretty consistently, so I'm going to have her explore the room. Just in case there's anything useful. Morgue lab door is locked. Okay, so we're going to have to... We're going to have to take care of that. Alright, she's failing her saves, but doesn't seem to be taking much damage. Ooh, another little side room here. Okay. Yeah. That's not going to work. check out a few caskets here. A dead Harper. He had Necrotic Laboratory's spare key on him. Okay. And Olam's journal. Day 2 of darkness. I stood calm as Ketheric uttered his final curse and then withered. As my fellow Harpers dragged his putrid corpse from the battlefield, I allowed myself to feel relief, even solace. A wrong had been righted, an evil thwarted. Victory had come, but I had yet to know its true cost. The darkness shrouded the land like a vast cloak. It began as a chill, as if the claw of winter had gripped us. Within hours, every breath was a dagger piercing my throat. I hungered for air like a wolf hungers for meat. Yet I could still get my fill, thanks to my armor. Would that the men and women of Rythwin had been so well equipped. One by one they fell, only to rise as shadows of themselves, intent on extinguishing all light and all life. The shadows hang less heavy in this place. It still takes some effort to fill my lungs, but better to expend effort than to unite with darkness. My traps should keep me safe, or at least safe enough. Day 5 of darkness. The shadows ebb and wane. A torch flame is sometimes enough to burn them away, but no light can dispel the deepest of them. I called my familiar Corvin to my side, but he could scarcely take wing. Tomorrow I search, and not just for food and drink. I might find a scroll, or an artifact, or an arcane focus that can ward off this curse. Perhaps I might even find another survivor. Day 18. It's a particular loneliness in these shadows. Corvin shows great affection when I call him, even as he suffers. Those few minutes are at least some comfort for us both. It is remarkably still in here, and even stiller out there. I have found a few scrolls and books near the House of Healing, as well as some scattered artifacts, but they hold nothing for me. The only answers call out from within the house itself, where I dare not enter. I hear the moans of the anguished, the shouts of the cruel. But there are those who make their home in the shadows, but I am no less alone for them. Day 26. I called on Corvin yet again, but I cannot bear his torment, nor can I bear my own. Gray has turned almost to black, and the air might as well be molasses or tar, so hard is it to choke down. All beings should walk free of fear, I was taught. Oh, if only were I granted such a fine fate. Oh, I got inspired for that, and as did Gale. Let's see. Blessed Final Rest. Find the Aasimar's journal. And then Gale. What was... Yeah, Snuffed Spark. Find the Aasimar's dead journal. I didn't realize it was an Aasimar. An Aasimar is like an angelic type being. They look very human, though. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pick it up, I guess. Research notes. An Aasimar is basically like an angel kind of equivalent, or at least like a celestial at the very least. So anyway, spell remove shadow curse possible. Variant on remove curse to spell magic / other. Recitation Umbra recessit ineffective. Nox exodus ineffective. Nox fit lux potential. Nox finio potential. Vita in umbra ineffective. Vita cava unintended consequences living armor. Gesture a number of spellcasting gestures are traced beneath. This is locked. All right, we're gonna have to get the team in here to do some lock picking. Let's go ahead and switch this up. We'll just have Penelope run straight through over here, even though she'll take a little bit of poison damage. Maybe? Oh, not even. Okay, cool. Let's go over here and lockpick it. DC 14. Ooh. Not great. We're running out of thieves' tools, which I'm a little bit worried about, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch to the gloves of dexterity, and we'll try it again with that bonus. Here we are. Bided time. The wearer gains arcane charge whenever they are hit by a melee attack. We'll send that to Gale as a possibility. And then the two of us will also go over here to this morgue lab door. Alright, come on, Shadowheart. Let's go. Those are some interesting noises going on there. Okay, let's go ahead and try opening this.
No one back home will ever believe this.
17. Ooh, just short. Got very very few thieves' tools left. Come on, DC 18. We can do it. Okay. So it seems like when there's a few failures in a row, it just continues to fail. So let me have Shadowheart take the gloves. And then she'll try lockpicking.
Pop you open, shall we?
With guidance. No, still a fail. Come on. We've got one set of thieves' tools left. And we got it exactly. So we have exactly 0 thieves' tools left. Alright.
Can't give up now.
Hopefully it's worth it. Ooh. Very much worth it. It's like a Frankenstein lab in here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay. We've got some syringes that,
Something over there.
that maybe Astarion can use. A lever, huh? Okay, what did that do?
Swift
An
as my
opulent
feet can carry
chest.
me.
Oh, what are the odds that we don't have the key for it?
Trap. Be cautious. Don't give me trouble now.
Oh, whoops, we don't want to do that. Hang on, hang on, hang on. We can at least disarm the trap. Maybe. Okay. That's the first step. Then lockpicking. Okay, well, I don't know if we can do it anymore because we have no more thieves' tools, right? We could roll again with inspiration. Why not? Cool. Hopefully it's worth it. The wearer cannot be blinded. I don't know if that's worth it, but my curiosity would have gotten the better of me. Okay, potion of superior healing, blood bank log. Addendum the first. It is no longer necessary to log names. Race or creature type is sufficient. That's Marco Thorm, or whatever the surgeon's name was. Addendum the second. You will either use the term donor or vessel when describing a source of extraction. Victim is an ugly and inaccurate word. Race, half-elf, farmer, extremity, amputation, so on and so forth. Yeah. Gross. Gross indeed. Okay, tissue and organ register. Lots of really terrible things. I'll just read this bottom paragraph. Ketheric promised the finest of specimens, yet Balthazar provides naught but dregs from my research. A spleen here, a finger there, and an intact head if I'm lucky. That bloody necromancer has kept the finest cadavers for himself. I will talk to my nephew. Whether he listens is another matter. Surgeon's research notes. I discovered all too late that I was making things much harder on myself than necessary. There was no need for such complex chemical experimentation. No, foolish me. I ought to have turned to that which has already been perfected by nature. Fortunately, my research led me to the carapace of the carrion crawler, which contains a paralytic agent so powerful I must be cautious not to breathe it in during the refinement process, lest I fall asleep at my workbench. Ooh. Cool. Gale is inspired again. Hippocratic no more. Find the surgeon's research notes. Alright, I don't know what this lever did that we just pulled over here. It's a little strange. So that is done. That is done. Let's try pulling the lever again, I guess. I don't know what it did, but... Huh. Okay, well, I guess we will never know. And maybe it's for the best. Some things are better left unknown. Okay, so from here, let's link up back with the party, and we're going to head back to the Last Light Inn. Enough of this darkness and depressingness. We're going to do something a little bit fun. So we picked up a lute to play for this individual who is in a coma.
Jahira wants to know about supplies when we make it
But
home.
you know what? Actually, here's what I'm thinking instead. Let's go back to camp. We'll probably long rest here. And then I wonder if Hausen could come with us. If so, I would like him to be there for when the lute is played. So let's actually do this. Let's go ahead and take a long rest. Yeah. I'm sure there will be a lot for us to discuss because a lot happened in this adventuring day. Oh,
Playtime's over, pet.
okay, Mizora is here.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
She always has something good to say.
Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Okay. If it's so powerful, how did it get captured? That's a great question.
Well, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting her priorities fixed.
Just asking a question.
Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure.
I didn't say I wasn't going to do
I'll
it.
make it simple. Wyll fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Wyll to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Wyll out of his pact.
Ooh. Okay. We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
That you release
Your
Wyll
mind
from his
links
pact.
with Will's,
Uh,
drawn in
yeah.
by his increasing panic.
Release him from his pact.
doing?
Trust me. Yeah,
Wyll
trust me.
relaxes, and your connection fades.
Mizora will rescue this asset if you release Wyll from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Ooh, very big check here. We could always let the cult infect the asset. I'd bet they make a loyal thrall. Remember all you can about devils and their contract, or say you know a pact-breaking charm and chant a series of pseudo-infernal phrases. Plus 11. Yeah, that passes pretty easily.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo! Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation.
Okay, fair enough.
To Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
I mean, we've killed a few of them already. But at least we've got a chance for Wyll to get out of his pact, which is good.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Well, this is the last thing that he has to do, and then he's free.
I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Wyll does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
Yeah, but what else can I do? Like, you know, I feel like my hands are kind of tied at this point. Okay, ooh, Astarion has something for us. Interesting.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path.
Where is this going?
You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
Okay. What do you mean, naive?
Just that you have a big heart. You like doing what's right.
He's trying to
So I was
be
thinking,
nice so much.
what would be the right thing to do when we get to Moonrise Towers? When we come face to face with whoever is controlling the parasites in our heads?
To destroy the cult?
Gods! Now try to think outside the box just a little. Consider the parasites in our skulls, and think how many others have the mind flayers infected. Hundreds. Thousands.
What's your point?
And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Until we transform into mind flayers, you mean?
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
I mean, I'm not really going to consider it, but he's not going to like it if I say it.
So much for thinking you had ambition. Still, we're not there yet. Maybe you'll see the light. Yet.
Maybe. Are you the only one of your type out there?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters. He always insisted we were a family, even when he was carving scars into our flesh. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Well, we'll do what we can to free them. No doubt about it. Yeah, let's go talk to Wyll. That was some heavy stuff that got dropped on us there.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Well, I thought you were supposed to hunt devils. Doesn't this violate your contract?
The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one.
But it doesn't state that you can either.
Or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the blood war.
Yeah, you mean too much to the Sword Coast.
And it means everything to me.
We'll get you
I
through this
always knew
together.
what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Misora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
For sure. By the way, your dad's at Moonrise Towers. Just casually dropping that in here.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
Yeah. Can we trust the counselor?
I was 11 when the counselor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The counselor's loyalty to my father is beyond question.
Okay.
She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains.
Wow, that's a glowing
Father's
recommendation.
at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him.
Okay, I'm with you there. Why would they want your
violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
Okay, we will do it then.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
Okay. Cool. Alright, let's check in with Hausen. He should have some very interesting dialogue.
You wish to speak?
There's a flaming fist at last light. The curse has left him insensible, but he's muttering about a boy called Thaniel.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna meet up with him once we get back to the Last Light Inn. Let's see if there's any other dialogue.
How beautiful it must be to know you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without.
Oh, for Karlach?
We'll
Yeah.
get Karlach fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
I know. Cool.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, nothing new there. What about with Shadowheart, with all of this dark justiciar talk?
Poor Karlach. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. Not much to say there. What about Lae'zel? She's not going to want to talk to us, probably.
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known.
I'm with you. Okay. Who else? We talked to Astarion. Oh, Arabella is over here. Yeah, we should check in with her for sure.
Hey, you. I made it. Easy peasy.
Well,
You find Mum and Pops?
yes, but you're not going to like it. For once, I find myself at a loss of words. They're gone, Arabella.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I wish there were simply another tale, but it's not.
They'd never leave me. They promised. Get away from me. Go!
I know. I don't know what else to do. I mean, She was very upset. We should check up on her when she's had time to process. Okay. That's fair. Alright, anything else that Karlach wants to talk to us about?
Copper for your thoughts.
You got your second upgrade. How does it feel?
Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person.
Oh, that's great.
My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate.
That's great. What about what Dammon said about how your engine won't survive?
Ugh, I don't want to think about that now. Misery always overstays its welcome, and joy leaves too soon. I'll cry later, but not now.
Okay. I can respect that. What will you do with your newfound freedom?
Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse.
Well, I am happy for you.
Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
Cool. I'm glad that she is in a good spot right now. With the dog guarding us.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Okay, good. I think that's everybody, right? We talked to Gale and Wyll, Shadowheart, and Astarion. Yeah, I think we're good. So we'll probably just go ahead and do our long rest. And we'll just drop one of these millions of camp supplies. Split it. Yeah, I just need one of these in there. There we go. Man, I've got 530 camp supplies. I think I'm going to be just fine. Alright, is anything going to happen in the middle of the night? It seems like... Oh, of course. Of course it will. Something always happens.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here. And getting stronger.
Oh, hello.
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing. Saving those people in the grove.
Yeah, I mean... Doesn't seem like my help did much good. The cultists caught up with them.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Something's preventing it. Where are the orders coming from?
There is no doubt. Moonrise Towers.
It's where the Absolute is holed up.
I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Why does it want you?
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all.
It's a big job.
This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
I'm working on it. And we've got like 7 quests that are going to be resolved at Moonrise Towers. That's... feels like at least like 50% of this whole entire like Shadowlands area. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is next time when we come back, we'll go ahead and level up our crew, and then we'll head straight over to the Last Light Inn and see if we can go ahead and wake the sleeping individual who may have some very crucial information for us. But in any case, thank you for watching. The story beats just keep coming quicker and quicker, but I'm really enjoying the progress that we've made, and hopefully you are as well. So thanks, and I will see you next time.